Hi, everyone. I'm here today to discuss my research topic. Uh, my name is Richard Pruett. I'm currently the Director of Sport Performance here at the University of North Georgia. Uh, that basically includes strength and conditioning, a realm of sports science. I'm also the intern coordinator as well. So I oversee all of our NCAA Division II sports teams, um, and we run sessions throughout the day working with the various athletes that UNG athletic department has. Oversee close to 200 athletes, um, work on their progressions of strength specific to their sport demands, and along with their conditioning demands as well. Also run the sports science of it, which is GPS and heart rate monitors, where we're able to collect data um, and use that for energy or injury prevention. And we also do a little bit of work with the physical therapy department and research in that regard. Um, Through the next several minutes, I'll be covering my specific research interest, my research purpose and question, theoretical framework, methodology that I hope to use, the impact that I hope this research will have within the field of higher education, more specifically in regards to kinesiology. And then I will propose some questions that will help me further facilitate the exploration of my hopeful research. So, to provide you some context on why I made the decision to enter into a higher education and leadership doctorate degree, recently the National Strength and Conditioning Association, our accrediting body within collegiate strength and conditioning, announced that by 2030, any individual hoping to sit for the Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist certification will have to have graduated from an academically accredited undergraduate degree in strength and conditioning. This announcement places a new responsibility within our field. Basically, we are now going to be responsible for developing uh, one, a department, and two, a curriculum that are going to meet the needs to develop qualified undergraduate strength and conditioning coaches that are going to be ready to step into the field. This means developing specific curriculum that addresses the diverse education that strength and conditioning professionals will need in order to be successful in their endeavors. Additionally, I see a possible position that connects kinesiology department and athletics to offer a more diverse and applicable environment to help further these students. My research interest originated from curricula specialization and the effects it has on graduates' employability and professional success. Over the past semester, this idea has maturated into a focused effort within kinesiology. Kinesiology within higher education is growing at a significant rate. Recent reviews have shown kinesiology to be one of the largest and fastest growing fields within higher education. The kinesiology is an umbrella field, housing subdisciplines such as sports medicine, exercise science, health and fitness, and now strength and conditioning. These subdisciplines serve pathways to professions such as physical therapy, athletic training, physical education, and strength and conditioning. Professions such as athletic training, physical therapy, and strength and conditioning are obviously only a handful that fall underneath this umbrella. Due to a growing number of professional opportunities within these subdisciplines and academic requirements for graduate school and professional certifications, the curricula is becoming ever more specialized. Along with the specialization, the field of kinesiology is beginning to lack the development of additional skills vital for professional success and employability. Over the past decade, several sources are reporting a lack of soft skill development within kinesiology undergraduate programs. Many of these reports are looking to these subdiscipline specialized curricula for the possible reason. Before moving forward, though, I want to briefly touch on what exactly soft skills are within this realm of research. Deepa and Seth in 2013 published an article, Do Soft Skills Matter?, defined soft skills as a term covering various survival skills such as communication and interpersonal skills, emotional intelligence, leadership qualities, team skills, negotiation skills, time and stress management, and business etiquette. These professions and others under the kinesiology umbrella work with diverse populations. International student athletes population specifically is steadily increasing in the NCAA Division II programs like this one here at UNG. In order for these professionals to work in a setting such as this, cross-cultural soft skills are essential for the professional and student-athlete interaction. These professionals must possess such skills in order to develop student-athlete buy-in. More specifically, cross-cultural understanding and soft skills are essential for the kinesiology professionals to build cultural capital amongst a diverse population. Therefore, the purpose of this research is to evaluate cross-cultural soft skill development within the University of North Georgia's kinesiology department. The research question that I'm working with right now is, to what degree are UNG kinesiology alumni experiencing issues in their abilities to develop cultural capital with a diverse clientele? I'm presenting a hypothesis that UNG kinesiology department, specifically the curriculum, lacks the specific curricula in developing cultural capital skills. With that said, I'm looking to use Matthew Hora's translation of Bardou's cultural capital theoretical framework. In his presentation, Hora argues for a theoretical shift in the way that we look at soft skills. This theoretical framework explains communication skills are complex. They're culturally driven. They're context-based. They're complicated. They're situationally based. And they're essential skills that can be taught in the classroom or in a non-traditional setting. But they're essential for these professionals to build buy-in with their clientele, to build this relationship based off of trust. That's essential for the success within their profession. The methodology that I'm hoping to use is a qualitative assessment. I'm hoping to interview 5 to 10 UNG kinesiology alumni that graduated between the years of 2018 and 2020. I'm hoping to use a face-to-face or over-the-phone interview utilizing 3 to possibly 5 questions. Examples of these questions are, what specific cultures are you working with? What kind of issues have you experienced when working with diverse cultures? What kind of buy-in do you experience with your diverse population? And upon graduating from UNG Kinesiology's department, at what level did you feel prepared going into the field to work with such a diverse population? And lastly, what changes would you make to the curricula concerning cross-cultural skill development and understanding? Upon completion of these interviews, I would look to collect common themes. Once common themes have been recognized, I would then go back and hold a focus group, bringing in the individuals that I interviewed, whether it's through a group Skype discussion or a conference call per se, rediscussing the common themes that I found within each conversation. This is to hopefully check the reliability and validity of these questions, making sure that uh, they were correct, that they were discussing or giving answers that they truly believed were accurate. After a few discussions and conversations that I've had with head editors of the new National Strength and Conditioning Association's accreditation requirements, these leaders and editors both agreed that there was a common theme specifically regarding the lack of basic communication skills taught within the required curriculum. The curriculum that is required currently, yet to be released, is hard science based. It's covering topics such as exercise physiology, human anatomy, movement analysis and assessment, program development, and so forth. The individuals I've discussed this with agree that this is an issue, that there needs to be specific topics touching on the ability to develop cross-cultural communication skills that are essential for our field. And not only are they essential for our field, they're essential for every field underneath the kinesiology umbrella. And for that matter, several sources have stated that soft skills are essential for employability across the map. Therefore, this qualitative assessment can lay the foundational work needed in assessing one of the largest and fastest growing fields within higher education, specifically assessing their ability to produce qualified graduates, not only in the hard skills, but also in cross-cultural soft skills, skills that are essential for interpersonal relationship development, creating buy-in with clientele, and even teamwork. Coming from a hard science background, I started my research interest in trying to manipulate uh, this interest in using a quantitative methodology. However, due to the complexity uh, in everything else that goes into assessing or evaluating soft skills, or for that matter, cultural capital skills, uh, I've ended up having to go towards a qualitative methodology, specifically interviewing. Um, so, questions that I have for anyone watching is, have you ever come across any type of quantitative assessment or evaluation that specifically touches on this? What are your recommendations going forward from here as far as possibly doing a mixed method research? And lastly, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch me and listen to me ramble on talking about my research interest. And I look forward to your constructive criticisms, as I hope there will be many. And I also look forward to watching and listening about your research interest as well. Take care.